welcome. Oh my goodness, I'm actually using the wrong camera. One moment, please. How ya doing? Welcome to Coffee and Cards. I'm your host, Heather Danielle, and today I think we are going to be using the Inner Child deck. Like, whatever, who cares? So let's get to it. Oh my gosh, I probably should have chosen a card deck that was like already open, but I don't know why. I just felt guided to this one because I have not used it yet. Okay, let's see. Good morning, Joanna. Good morning, Kelsey. One moment. I'm sorry. You know what I was doing today? I like freaking had everything good to go. One moment. All right. I had everything good to go. And then what happened? I was so on it. I was like so early. And then look at what happened. I just messed it all up. Oh, you love my shirt? Can you see it on Facebook? It is the Golden Girls Thug Life. I love this shirt so much. I love it. I think we all love Betty White, but I do love this. Okay. Usually more entertaining. Oh, how are you guys this morning going? I feel like this is our church. Doesn't it seem like it's our church? Like it's kind of like every morning, you might go to church, that's cool. But like I feel like this is our church. This is where we can come together and we can celebrate and be together, do the fellowship, hear our guidance from what we believe is like our higher power, just like they do when they are in church, right? So I literally use this as my church. Yes. Exactly. And some spiritual peeps too, like there's none here in Michigan, but some spiritual peeps actually have uh like a spiritual center and they get together and then they do the messages and stuff like that from spirit. Um one second. I feel like something is off right now, but these cards are really, really busy. Just let me just do a little second. Let me just see why is like the energy off? Like what's going on right now? No. Okay. I felt like it was me, but I don't feel like it is me. I feel like spirit saying, no, it is not me. I do have a lot on my mind, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff, but that's not it. I'm not ungrounded. That's not it. I don't know. All I keep on getting is that, a few of us might just be feeling a little bit off today. Might have a little bit of an off energy, those kinds of things. Maybe like a lot to do, a lot on our minds and that kind of thing. And it's just like, hey, just chill. So I really feel like today is like a chill day. Don't try not to do as much. Maybe like clean up the house a little bit, but it's almost like clean it up and then sit and chill. I really do feel like couch potatoes today. And I just think it's going to help set the week off a little bit better. Okay. So it's almost like if you are chaotic today, then you're going to start your week off in a chaotic way. If you chill, then you can go ahead and have more peace this week. There's something there to where it's like going ahead and taking today to regroup, recuperate, and then that's going to help this week go. It's almost like and I don't even know how this works, man. I got like a couple of cards that are coming up, but is whatever is happening today is going to set the tone for the week. I understand that they tell you that all the effing time. Okay. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking from a spiritual sense. Like this is not something that's like, oh, in the morning, if you wake up early, you could go ahead and get, more done. And that's what millionaires do. Not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about specifically for us this week today. That's what's going to happen. So yes. Oh, okay. Let me look at what this says too. Let love guide you. It's number 24. Choose to see the good in the world today. And I think that just kind of goes with what I was saying. Like you have to see the good in the world today, because if not, then it could just create this snowball effect. So I don't know what's up with the energy, because I know it's not like a full moon anymore. I know that it's not a new moon. I know it's all that kind of stuff, but I am getting something, whether it's going to be spiritually, astrologically, there is something up with the energy today. And it's going to be very, very imperative for us today, specifically, to keep our thoughts on the positive, to make choices out of love instead of fear. We have to get that excitement going, like that happiness. So even if you are like arguing with your spouse, your friends hate you, whatever it is, it's like being like, hey, they hate me right now, they're not going to hate me forever. Like this is going wrong right now, but that's okay, because I really do feel like spirits like kind of just saying to us, like, hold on for the ride, just go with the flow right now. And honestly, like just try not to stress and to worry. Okay. So let me see what else it says. Accept what is. The act of acceptance will bring you peace. All right. Like you might be in a pickle. You might be trying to figure out what your next step is. You might feel like, hey, this is not going the way that I planned. Like something is amiss. But just know that things are coming together. But like spirit's like, hey, you are exactly where you are meant to be. Don't fight it. All right. So it's like if you are, living somewhere where, you're like, hey, I don't really like it here. If you're buying a new place, if you're thinking about renovations, if you are going ahead and thinking about a new job, if you're thinking about business stuff, money, those kinds of things, in debt, you're not in debt, whatever it is literally saying to you, hey, accept it right now. Breathe it in. And I just feel like all of us need to do this right now, wherever you're at in your life, right? I know we always could possibly want more, want more sleep, want, a better body, want more money, want whatever it is, right? There's always something that we would probably love to have in our life, even if it's more time, our spouse to understand us. And so I just want you to, put your hand on your heart if you can, or even on your stomach as well, maybe a little bit of both, just because I feel like we're talking to our heart. We're also talking to our soul and also our body self. And I just want you to accept what is going on right now. Whatever it is that you're resistant to, whatever it is that you don't have right now, I just want you to take a deep breath in and I accept the way that things are right now. I accept where I am right now. I accept how I feel right now. I accept everything that has happening in my life. And I thank Spirit for helping me find the way. But yep, you accept it. Now feel it. I just really want you to feel it. Like I really want you to feel it. So wherever you are, if you're tired, if you're hungry, if you are just like not sleeping well, if you got health issues, whatever it is, like just accept it. Be like, hey, I know that I'm here. I realize that I'm here. I accept that I'm here. And I allow Spirit to help guide me out of it if that's something I want out. Okay. And I help Spirit guide the way to me, to wherever it needs to be. We just need to accept it. So I feel a little bit better. So whatever it is, we got it. There's one more card. Be still. No, no. Does anybody else not like being still? I don't want to be still. It says cultivate a space of stillness and silence to just be. It literally is showing me too that in stillness, in silence, you are going to find more answers. Okay. And it's like stereotypical Heather. All right. I feel like everybody is getting the same exact freaking message as I've gotten, which is literally meditate, journal, stop making so many choices and so much action without consulting your spirit guides, your past loved ones, and that kind of thing. And I really feel too, it's going to come within you when you meditate and you chill. Like I love getting signs from spirit that are like out in the external world, talking to them while I'm cooking, all those other little things. But they're like, nope, you need to freaking chill. You need to meditate. And that is when you're going to hear the guidance. It's like almost like they're screaming at you, trying to give you some more information, that will really help you to where you could work smarter and not harder. But nope. Are we listening? Nope. Is that also towards me? Yep. So let's see. I need a reliable car, but not the payment. But maybe I should just reconsider. I can always sleep in my car. Yes, I hear you. Let's see. Yeah, it actually really is, kind of beautiful what they're saying. So let's get to this. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm on for the time for the best coffee and cards. Oh, I love that melody. Melanie. Ooh, it says seek guidance in this. And it says it is time for a different perspective. What is going on in your life to where it's like you need to bring in somebody that knows a little bit better than you, someone that's been there, someone that has done that and that kind of thing. Because I'll be honest with you, when I tune in with you, I don't get just one area of your life that you could probably use some expertise. I actually get more than one, and so I feel like they're saying to you, like, yeah, like even if you could get some like sounding boards, going how to get, getting friends advice and stuff like that, but it's just not a time for you just to do you by yourself right now. It's like they're saying to get that advice. And let me see what it says. 31 is also the thing. Let me see what it says in the guidebook. Even though Spirit said that my energy isn't off, like I feel like it is off. It says 58 and 59 for you. And it says here, call on a friend, a mentor, family member for their advice. It can be helpful to see the world through the eyes of another as we carry the wisdom from our own perspective. Gaining another's viewpoint can help us view ourselves and the world around us in a new light and can help us see that which we might be blind to. Ooh. And there's one more thing too. It says, many times in life we come to a place where we might need to make a decision, and in these moments we might experience confusion or a lack of clarity. Call on the insight of a trusted friend that can be extremely beneficial, as gaining another's perspective can help bring new revelations we may not see in ourselves. If you have pulled this card, it might seem time to, to seek guidance. Yes, 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 yes. Let me know how this resonates with you. I'm going to leave that there because I want to see if there's any more information. Okay. Kim said, "Oh my God, my coach used to say this prayer: be still and know that I am." I just hung that saying in my class. Ooh, I love that, Kim. I love that. Ooh, and it says here, Kim, it says, get lost, fall deep into the realm of imagination. So I love this. The creativity with you, Kim. I feel like it's talking you just have fun, to play. That is the biggest thing. And also to enjoy the beauty that's around you. Like that's another thing. It's just, and also too, they're saying something along the lines of beauty that you created. But right now, it's like really like a time not to think logically. It's time to think like happily. I don't want to say pretty, but definitely it says get lost, and it is number 15. And so, oh my God, and I opened up right to the guidebook. So that tells you something. When you open up right to the guidebook without searching, that's like, yeah, spirits are trying to get this information to you. And it's number 20 and 29. And it says, be open to new experiences and allow for the magic of imagination to pull you into the world. Let your intuition guide you in this practice. It could be through a new idea or a new way of viewing the world. It could be through creating a new piece of artwork or by writing an untold story. Let your imagination run free and do what connects you to the wonderment of childhood, where anything is possible and the extraordinary lies just around the corner. Then it says, if you would like to be physical, explore new places and surroundings, remember to do so with navigational guidance and a way to contact someone if you become lost. That is the weirdest freaking message I have ever seen in a guidebook, where it says, if you like to physically explore new places and surroundings, remember to let people know like where you are. That's just funny. That is so funny. Just because it's such a big difference in the messages. So, oh wow. And it said that Kim says that Jen just pulled a creativity card for her yesterday. Yes, 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 yes. See, again, gotta get with that creative side of you, right? And then it says, I am not wandering in the woods. Yeah, no, okay. Like I just think that anybody who pulls that card, like just don't go hiking, okay? Because that's a weird freaking message to have. Ooh, I love this. Ooh, I don't have a good sense of direction either. Yeah, I told my husband, I'm like, hey, I have a good sense of direction unless I'm lost, then I don't. Um, okay. Let's see. Hi Nisha, how you doing? Are you still in Dubai? Is that where you're at? What time is it there? I'm definitely feeling low energy and very sleepy ever since the full moon. Yeah, I wonder if some of that energy I feel off is from that full moon. Ooh, so it says be true to who you are, Nisha, and it says number 5, fear will not stop you from shining. I love this. I don't know why, but I just get the vibes of like newness, new beginning, needing to do that, needing to make those changes, needing. Don't let any other people stop you. Anybody that's like, coming at you with their logical perspective, it's kind of like, nope. And it's number 9, which is really crazy. So is it number 9 and 10? Yep, it's number 9 and 10 in the guidebook, which is endings, making way for new beginnings. So it says safety, identity, and connection are all beautiful aspects of life that we crave to know and have. Sometimes in our search for treasures, we can lose touch with ourselves along the way. The fear of not being part of the collective or not finding the connections we need to feel safe can lead us to betray who we really are. We may choose to mold ourselves to existing patterns and expectations for those around us, and in doing so, miss out on the unfolding of our true selves. If you have pulled this card, then there may be an aspect of yourself or inner child that has been betrayed in order to be accepted by someone or something. Ooh, and I don't know why, but I see you outside a lot by the water. I feel like that's really, really good for you. I feel like you need to keep on doing that. But I feel like you're being called to do more, step up more. So this might be, like really doing something that you have loved, that you have thought about doing. And like, who cares about the money situation with it? Because I feel like they're saying that you're going to be fine in that kind of situation. So it's almost like what other people will think. And who cares, right? Who cares? There's something there. So true. Lack of self-belief. Yes, Dubai 1750. Okay, yeah, so it's about 5:15. So that's cool. Yeah, so just keep that in the back of your mind. And we're gonna continue on. Okay, so I just have to say this, and I wasn't going to say this, but I am going to set the intention right now. Sometimes when you are feeling something in your body, it is not you, it is someone that you're connecting to. So the biggest way to know that this is true is by saying, if this is not mine, take it away. And it's so funny because I've been dealing with this. And see, it is mine. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys this. I feel like we're all women here and stuff like that, like what is going on right now. But I am having menstrual cramps, like really bad. And why is that weird? Because I haven't had a period in 11 years. So I have not had menstrual cramps in 11 years. What is going on with my body? Are you guys experiencing something weird? Because I am like, I literally have nothing. I don't have a uterus. I don't have fallopian tubes. I have nothing. I literally have nothing. It's all been confiscated. So I don't have ovaries. I don't have anything. So that's weird. Waiting for the big news the next couple of weeks, hoping for good news. Yes. I've heard that dill pickle juice helps with cramps. Kelsey, that's interesting because I was eating a lot of pickles and now I'm not. Is this symbolizing that my body wants more pickles? And you've been having having that for a couple of weeks now. Kristen, I'm just curious. Do you are you in menopause yet? Like, is that weird for you to have them? And then for some reason, Jasmine, are you still on? Jasmine Romero. Um, yes, I run a retirement home. The residents are constantly telling the staff to slow down in life. Ooh, see, yeah, yep. Um, okay. You heard that too? Okay. No, well, no, here's the thing. If did I eat something bad? No. But well, yeah, and yes, because I ate more food that like different foods than I usually eat, but it's like in my girl region. It's not like in my stomach region. Usually it's not menstrual, then it's digestive. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Kristen said it's weird to be having this now in menopause. Yes. Or actually kind of um healing out of it. I got my period a month ago, not having it for 5 years. Oh my God. Went to doc and it was a cyst. Had an energy healing and went right away. I went back to follow up. Okay. Yeah, Heather, that also like resonates too because I've been having problems with cysts, but there's nothing to I don't know where to be. Like there's nothing there. It's just like I used to have a cyst hang out on my last ovary, but it's gone. Oh, yes. Can Rachel give you some healing? Yes. Perfect. Tomorrow is our, wait, no, it's not. Tomorrow is our past life regression. You guys coming with Cheryl? It's a past life regression and the higher consciousness event. So if you did the event, a few months ago, I think it was like in April or whatever, then it's free for you. If you weren't able to do it, then it's only $25. And she's going to be walking us through a past life regression and like a higher consciousness so we can get the insight from either our past lives or from our higher consciousness. So I can also get some information there. But next Sunday is our healing thing with Rachel. Okay. I'm cramping from time to time still. Oh, Juanita, that's so weird. Because she says that she cramps from time to time. I've never have. Okay. Today is a past life? No, it should be tomorrow. It should be tomorrow, Kristen. Let me make sure. Okay, so Jamie. Okay, I'm not sure if she's still on here. She was a Jamie from YouTube, but now as I look up, there's another Jamie there. So Jamie Barrett. So whatever, Jamie. If your name is Jamie, maybe you just listen to this. And it says, be true to who you are. Fear will not stop you from shining. And it is number 5. Again, a lot of movement, a lot of change again. I'm also really just being drawn to spreading your wings. Like, do you see on this card here that it is a like Pegasus with butterfly wings? But he's not flying. Why is he not flying? Why is he not going? Why is he not moving? He is standing the F still. And that is the problem. Standing still is not good for the Jamies out there. Okay. You need to start taking action, even if it's messy action, even if it's not perfect, even if whatever, look at me. I'm the epitome of doing it messy. Okay. I have changed my membership now 3 freaking times. Okay. Like the people who are part of the Coffee and Cards Club that, helped me make it into the Spiritual AF Academy and now the Spiritual Life University. I love you guys. Thank you so much for still sticking with me, being there with me, all that stuff through my messiness of finding my footing and stuff like that. Like, but if you think about it, like I needed to go through those steps. So if your name is Jamie, you need to go through those steps too. You just need to make it messy. Just, go ahead and make those choices, do those decisions and stuff like that. Like the right people will stick with you. The right you will be led where you need to go. I don't think that I would have come up with the idea of the Spiritual Life University if I didn't have those other ones before. If I didn't have the Spiritual AF Academy, if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have gotten this. It would have been too far outside of my wheelhouse. And it's only going to get better. So if you're part of the university, like it's just going to get better and better and better. And that's how you know that you are onto something. If you keep on having more of these ideas and you are like waking up every single day excited. So if your name is Jamie, or if you're resonating with this card, you have got to just do something that makes you feel excited, just to make you feel like you want to get out of bed. And you might not have that, and you might not know exactly what it is that's going to make you feel that way, but taking the very first step and doing something small, that is going to help lead you. You might not just all of a sudden find it and then just jump into it. No, you might have to do what I did, which was a little bit messy, change things up and that kind of thing. So bam, microphone drop. Okay. OMG, Dandelion 1296, a tight PSOAS, I forgot what that is, can cause ovary cramp like feelings. That's me. That is 1000 sent me. Yep. Yep. 1000%. Because I'm so tight. Yep. 100. Thank you for that. Okay, that was last. Okay. Sarah said maybe it's like missing a limb. They still feel things like they're not. Yes. Okay, but it's so weird that it's happening now, right? 10 years later, or 11 years later. Okay, so 1 second. I gotta get some drinky. Okay. Thank you, by the way. You guys are like little doctors. Oh, but here's the thing. I just now thought of it too. Maybe if I would meditate, right, and get that information from spirit, I would know exactly what's wrong with me. Oh, you're Sarah Brown. Hey, Sarah. I love your username. Let's see. Connect to the eternity within. Are you doing your spiritual work? Do you have a deck of cards? Like, are you communicating with spirit? It says number 9, and so it's making way for new beginnings. So there might be some endings. I don't know why, but I just heard the word mediumship really well with you. I wonder if that's something that I think you're interested in. That it says, let yourself be held by love. And so I just feel like spirit is really around you, being like, hey, we are here, we are around you, we are helping you. You don't have to do everything by yourself. Like it is freaking time for you to go down your spiritual path. It's so funny because then I see astrology, but then I'm pushing it away a little bit. So I don't know what that means. Like, were you once into astrology, but now you're not? There's something there. Also, too, this is really interesting, is that I actually pick up that you're really good at feeling the energies of environments. Almost like when you walk into a place, like you might be able to tell if it's haunted. You might be able to tell like what the people used to do there. I forget the term, but it's not psychometry. Psychometry is of objects, but then there's the other term, which is like the environment. So just kind of know that. I feel like spirituality is something that's really, really big with you that you need to like embark down, which I think that you're doing. But I feel like spirit saying, hey, they want to help you in your day-to-day life just a little bit more. And also to really help you connect with your past loved ones too, even though there might be some distance there. So when I feel distance, it's either going to be somebody, several people on your side that have been gone for a long time, or that you weren't really close to, but there's something there that's really like, yes, astrology, human design, Enneagram. I do feel vibe in places. So there you go. I wonder because you were doing astrology and then maybe you went to human design, like there's this like back and forth kind of feeling, but it is something that's really big with you. And it's so funny because like this is now going to be my human design card because it totally reminds me of it in a way. Do you see how like all the little different puzzle pieces and things like that? I don't know why, but that's how I think of when I think of human design, because when you look at like the graphic, it's very like, it's kind of overwhelming, but definitely. And I really do feel like you, there's something to do with the spiritual business, putting yourself out there as well. But I do have to say, no matter what you're going through in your daily life, I really feel that they're saying to, your spiritual side is going to help out with that, So it's almost like you do spiritual stuff and then your other stuff's going to fall into place, and this, intuition, all that kinds of crap, yes, I had a friend who passed this month and I hadn't seen him in decades. Okay, sorry. I was tuning in on my right side because that's where males come up. I really don't feel him. Like it could be because you haven't seen him in decades or whatever with that distance and stuff too, but I don't feel like when I try to tune in to see if he's around, like I'm not saying he's not around, but it could just be that he's still, he's still distant for some reason, let me just take a moment. Okay. Yeah. He's not coming to me, but sometimes when they do that, it could just symbolize that they're just there. They're just letting you know that they're around, or they're just like standing there, but they're not saying anything, kind of like what he's doing right now. So just know like you have that support. But I just really feel like they're like trying to reach out to you even more, like step up your game, step up your level, step up your mediumship too, because I know you do human design and all that. But remember, they yelled mediumship too. So make sure that you are doing that. Yeah, for sure. Hmm. Okay. Oh, Jamie, I never forgot who you were. Sometimes I'm afraid to slow down and meditate because I'm worried spirit's going to be like, what the heck is wrong with you? What are you thinking? Okay. Hey, I wonder if Lisa, this is for you. It fell when I was talking to you. Find your haven. And it says, there is a place of wonder just waiting for you. So the fact that you're talking about you're afraid to slow down and meditate, look at that. They're saying that there is, look at that, find your haven. So find your way of meditating, find your way to this beautiful space inside of your meditation. And so that's one thing that I love about meditating is that I go to my sacred space. So if you don't have your sacred space in meditation, like you need to get it. So it's your space and no one can bother you or do anything that you don't like inside of your space. Does anybody have a place that they go to when they meditate? Like their place? Like you have to have a place and you have to have hair that doesn't mess up. My place is, for some reason, it just comes to you. And my place is like the ocean, but it's at night. And so, and then over the course of time, when you are, meditating and you visit this place quite frequently, what ends up happening is that you do other meditations and it might lead on to things. So mine is like a vast ocean, and then it's dark out and it's sand and like there's no bugs or anything like that. You don't have to worry about little critters in the sand. Like absolutely love it. But then over to the right now, because I did this one meditation, I ended up there and I ended up having to do like this tree thing. So there's like this natural, I don't know how to say it, it's like shrubbery and there's a little bit of trees and stuff like that, but then I can go into it and then it leads to like this greenhouse room, and it's so beautiful, and man, I need to go back there some more. All right, so Juanita says my place is under the oak tree by the lake. Ooh. Oh, I am like getting some visuals right now. My bedroom on my meditation pillow. No way. So when you go into your meditation, Carrie, it is in your like, so you visualize like it's almost like your bedroom on your meditation pillow. Trying to hear spirits through noise of life can be so tough. Yes, that's the reason why we have to decrease the noise. And then the thing is, everybody talks about how you need to decrease the noise through meditation, but I'm not like that. So I say be more mindful, find more silence in your day. We have to turn down that noise. How does turning down that noise work for you? That's the question. All right. That's the question. How can you decrease that noise? More silence in your day, journaling out your emotions so you're not thinking as much, writing down your to-do list. You need to start decreasing those thoughts. How can you decrease those thoughts? Meditation, mindfulness, moving the energy around, more time in silence so that you're not creating more thoughts, right? Kelsey said, mine is ocean too, a big meadow with wild yellow flowers. Ooh, ooh, okay. And I do, Kelsey said that she loves the artwork and the messages in this deck. Ditto, ditto, ditto. All right. So we're going to do pick a card now, A, B, or C. For some reason, I just feel like, bam, go with your very first gut instinct today. A, B, or C. I already know what B is because B was flipped around. Maybe I shouldn't have told you that. Let me see. Kristen said, use sound if you need the different frequencies. Ooh, that's a good one. That's such an underestimated one. Yes, 639, Kristen said, that frequency. Juanita said, feeding the neighborhood animals might help tune out the noise. See, oh yeah, and then that's a great one for Juanita. So you also have too, going outside like in nature, going for a walk, a movement also decreases those thoughts. Okay, damn it. I know which one I have to take now, and I don't want it. I don't want this card. Okay. Vibration is the key. Yep, Sherry, 1000%. Sherry, were you asking about Tom Staples? Are you the one that asked about that? I just hear the word love. So my part is like, is it like a brotherly love or is it like a husband love? Kelsey said, you told me one time crafting is a way to meditate, and I have loved that message. Yes, crafting, painting, creative endeavors. Yep, you zone out. Love it. You get a lot of information when you're crafting because you're in that zone. You're in that creative zone, which is like imagination and things like that, which is the same muscle for spiritual connection. All right, you guys good? There's a lot of A's, a couple C's, only a couple B's. Okay. Okay. So like I said, I'm B. I don't want B because I know what freaking B is. I like surprises and I already know what the freaking card is. And I'm sad and depressed and everything else because I don't want this card. Okay, just really quick. Just really quick. I'm going to post a video of it, but you guys, I started decorating for Halloween early. And what I did is I have like this little, I don't know what it's called, but I put my dry storage food in it. And then there's like, room on the top. So what I did was I got like all these little book thingies from like the dollar store and you open them up and like you can put stuff in there. So I started putting things in there like little candies and treats and things like that. And I got these little cauldrons from the dollar store, but I put treats in a lot of the things and little alcohol things and also divination tools. So I put pendulums out there and I put my runes in one of the cauldrons and I have a tarot card deck and stuff like that. I have I put my crystal ball out there too. So now every time that I walk past it, I go ahead and like I pull a card. I am like practicing my runes again. We definitely need to have a rune reading. Maybe we'll do rune readings one time in October for coffee and cards because runes are really cool and they work accurate AF. And so now I have my own little divination tools, spiritual connection little thing for Halloween. I freaking love it. It's so much fun. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start. Oh, your father. Okay, okay. You asked about your father. There's so much love that's coming there for your father. I don't know why I just heard love, Sherry. And then 9:30. That's funny that you messaged that at the same time because 9:30 is my birthday. So I wonder if you have any connection to the month of September. Yes. Okay, here we go. Emotions are the reflection. It says look for the deeper meaning. And it is number 12, but some reason with this number 12, I really feel guided to a past loved one having a connection to the month of December if you chose card A. So this could be somebody that passed in December, somebody whose birthday was in December, or maybe just like really, really loved Christmas, And it was really funny. One time I did this reading before and I said that, and I'm like, they keep on bringing up Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. And I swear to God, if memory serves me right, he said that Christmas was her name. And I was like, oh my God, her name was Christmas. Like, that is freaking crazy, right? But I definitely feel like with the card A, they're talking about a coming together, right? A coming together, a union, that kind of thing. I do feel like they're saying, though, that watch out for triggers in your life because those are showing you things that you need to heal from. And also, too, it's so funny because they said that, but then also I feel like people are projecting their own insecurities onto you and to be aware of that, so going ahead and having like those really good boundaries so that you can understand when it is actually you and somebody else that's going on. If you chose card number A or whatever A, then it's really about getting some of those emotions out so that you can think a little bit more clearly. It's number 22 and 23 in the guidebook, but it's really funny. As soon as I see the number 22, I'm thinking about the master life number 22. So if that is you, that is awesome. If you do not know your life number, then that's numerology. Like you really should know your freaking life number. It's going to change your life, right? So it says here, emotions can often indicate how an event is affecting your inner child. When you experience an unusually intense emotional response to a present situation, it may be a sign that the aspect of your inner child is hurting. Since your inner child can carry many different wounds from childhood into your present moments as an adult, when intense emotions do arise, it is good to take a moment to sit with them and with your hurting inner child. So it's like not pushing away those emotions are going to be really good. You are feeling those emotions for a reason. Now, could it be because you're absorbing somebody else's emotions? Yes. Could it be because you're taking on other people's thoughts and feelings? Yes, yes, yes. But you have to sit with it and try and figure out where is it coming from? Is it truly coming from you or is it truly coming from somebody else? So it says here about finding a place where you could go ahead and tune in to actually find that out, listening to your intuition. And for some reason, I don't know why, but I am getting for card A people like this need to like find your spiritual bestie. Like, do you have a spiritual bestie in which you can like talk about things openly with, like even if you're part of a community, but do you actually have like one person that you're drawn to? Because you might be drawn to that person because you are meant to, learn from them or they're meant to learn from you, there's something there. And so that reminds me, in the university, make sure that you post, I think it's in the card reading section, if you want me to pair you up with somebody to do readings with, okay? Because I'm going to pair everybody up tomorrow. So make sure that you put your name down there so I know that you're interested in that, because that's what I'm talking about, like some kind of like spiritual bestie, somebody else that you can really talk to, that you can really just, I don't know what it is, but I just feel like for card A people, it's a need to get out of your own head, you know? And it's almost like need to get out of your head, but then also feel validated that there's somebody else on your side, that somebody else gets you and understands you, and that you're not crazy and that kind of stuff. Because a lot of card A people, I just feel like a majority of people around you don't think and feel the same way as you. And so you really need to have that one extra person that is around. Okay. So there's really big with that. And I'm also seeing rose quartz. So when rose quartz comes up for me, that's going to be somebody who needs to repel negative energy. And it's not like it's an evil entity. I'm getting more of like people who are like in a bad mood, people who are set in their ways, you know, people who like just like trigger you, that kind of stuff. So carrying around rose quartz might actually help you repel that a little bit. Okay. Oh my gosh, Kelsey said, holy crap, I've been praying for a spiritual bestie, local. Oh my God. Here you go, girlfriend. Here you go. And then honestly, like what I did is that I didn't have anybody that was up here that I really felt connected with. So I created my own group. So maybe you need to do that. This is A or 1. My birthday's in December, and that was my husband's favorite holiday and my maternal grandma. There you go. But I do feel like coming together, but needing somebody else that's on your side. Yes. Oh my gosh, I just love you, Sarah. Sarah said, I can't tell you how much I love your energy. I love your energy. You're so awesome, Sarah. All right, are you ready? Are you ready for card B? Here we go. And it says, number 9, connect within. This is the one that I think that we did for you, Sarah. Did you choose card A or card B again? I'm just curious. It's this one. It's like that human design astrology card, but I'm actually not getting that for us. It says, let yourself be held by love. But if you chose card B this time around, I'm really getting that sensation too, that it's like, you deserve more. You deserve everything. Stop selling yourself short. Stop feeling that you're not worthy of things, because what's happening is that you're subconsciously blocking things because you don't feel worthy of it. Like, so like if you are card B and if you've ever heard these words, if you've ever said these words, like, oh no, I don't need all of that. All I need is just this. No, I'll just settle, you know, like, oh yeah, money doesn't grow on trees or whatever like that. So I'll just do this, you know, no, go ahead, freaking buy the shoes, eat the cake, do all of that with your card B. You freaking deserve it. You deserve as much love as you put out. And as I say that, I get very freaking emotional. You also deserve to have your cake and eat it too. All right. So I just feel like if you are card B people, I am sensing, you know, transition and change in the month of September. And also too, I really feel like a birthday in September as well. That is either going to be yours or somebody that like needs to be a part of your world. Okay. Oh my God, wait a second. Maybe I need to be part of your world because my birthday's in September. Ooh, see, I channel this. And then like, as soon as they say the words, like I'm thinking about it in the back of my mind. I'm trying to put the pieces together. And so that was one of the pieces that I put together. Like they channeled it. And then I was like, oh, wait a second. That's cool. Okay. So it's number 16 and 17. You know, I love the number 16. It says, within us lies hundreds of worlds, thousands of lives, and millions of possibilities. We are infinite, stretching forever into the expanse of the universe. As beings of stardust and sunfire, we carry eternity with us. It is in our remembrance of our essence that we find stillness and peace that extends past the borders of time. If you have pulled this card, it is time to connect with that eternity once more. Take time today to go into your inner worlds and connect with the expansiveness of the divine. You guys, I love this. It is beautiful, but at the same time, I'm about to lose my shit. Because do you know what this is? Do you know what we just read? This is the effing card to meditate. That is what they said. I swear to God, I am going to go on a meditation strike. If I hear meditation one more time from spirit, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit spiritual work, man. Here's the thing. Did you guys see that reel that I made where I put the little card in the little cup, which ended up being perfect? Thank you, Jamie, right? The other Jamie. Maybe a lot of Jamies here today, right? Or not even here. But I put that card in. I literally pulled that card, and that was meditation seeks answers. Well, I've been wanting to change that card because I want to do it every day, right? But guess what? They won't let me change it. Like I can feel it every time I want to do it. They're like, nope, you got to do it first. You got to meditate first if you want to change that card. And this is just a snazzy, sneaky way to freaking say to meditate. Done. I quit. Sorry if you got cards, D, because I quit now. Okay. I pass out during meditations. Yeah, so LP, like, do you have narcolepsy? They always say that when you meditate and you fall asleep, they are saying to you that you can't handle the information you're coming through, or they're trying to give you some kind of download. But no, I have freaking narcolepsy, man. Um, okay, yes. Why do my okay. My granddaughter's birthday is the 29th. She's turning 3 and taking her to the indoor skydiving next week because she says she wants to fly like a butterfly. That is so cute. I passed a truck with meditation on it yesterday. Oh my God, Kristen. Wow. And you have a birthday in your birthday in September. Yep, there you go. That is freaking oh man. Give me my spiritual bestie. I love you, Jasmine. Yes. Maybe we need to do something like that in the Rise into Your Power group so you guys can find spiritual besties. I struggle to stay up during them. Yeah. And you can also do like meditations that are like walking meditations, where you go outside and you walk or whatever. But like, yeah, that is something. I didn't choose B, but felt that my birthday was Friday. I said I'm going to actually do something for me and what I've been wanting to do for a while. And I just did it. Yes. I love it. Oh my God. Kim is like teacher's pet right now. Kim is like, Jen and I meditated twice yesterday. Me and the peeps, we're going to egg you and Jen's lockers. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. I have to meditate every day or feel ungrounded and stressed. Yes. I know we all heard all the good things about meditation. All right, so let's look at card C. Okay, it is 21, let go of the past. All right, so if you chose card C, it says it is time to envision a new story. I do feel a little bit of tough love with the card C people. So it's like, I don't feel like everybody, but I do feel like some people who chose card C, they're saying, hey, stop playing the victim. You like pulled up your big girl britches and stuff like that. You know what? Choices were made from you or bestowed upon you, and that might or may not be your freaking fault, but what you're going to do about it? You have to now move forward. If you were thinking about any kind of relationships, houses you didn't get, thinking about finances, money, things like that in the past, they need to be freaking left in the freaking past. You need to set the intention right now that you're freaking cutting the cords. Like literally everybody, maybe even everybody, not even just chose card C, but especially chose card C, do this. We are just going to pretend right now, visualize cords coming off the back of our body. And I have to tell you, whatever you're envisioning right now, it is probably there. So I'm just curious, when you do this and you're imagining cords coming from the back part of your body going out to like the past, okay, what do you feel? Do you feel any cords? Do you feel really thick cords? Are they very thin cords? Do they have any color to them? Like, what is going on, right? So whatever comes to your mind, like, comment it, okay? Seriously, because we walk this through this. But as soon as I did that, and I thought that I'm really good, like I'm a future person. But as soon as I do this, I feel like I'm freaking like Pinocchio. I feel several, like a lot of freaking cords coming from the top of my head, like all over the place still. They are gray. They're about this freaking big. So they're not flimsy, but they're not like huge trunks either. And I can feel it. Like, holy crap, I do have things in the past that I am like, if I had to guess, I would think they're between 20 and 50 of these at least. It feels heavy and dark. Is that what Jen said? Okay. Um, yes. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Yep. All right. So I feel that. So now I acknowledge all these chords and I can see them. And then either with your hand, like this, if you're flexible, you can set the intention that you're cutting the cords. One second, I gotta do this now. I can feel them on my back end now. And so you could do it that way physically, actually literally doing it. Or you can set the intention to bring in Archangel Michael, who has a sword, and he is going to cut them for you. He's going to cut every single cord that doesn't serve you towards the past, every single cord that you are reluctant to let go of, every single cord or pull from the past that no longer serves you. You might feel that there is some that you are resistant to. You might even feel a little bit of emotional, but it is time for you to let go of it, because if you can feel it, if you can notice it, if you can see it, if you can just even recognize that it is there, it is meant for you to let go of at this time. And it is not important either to know where these cords come from. So if you start going down the road of where did this come from? How did it get there? Like Spirit saying, hey, it's only important right now that you know that it is there. And now it is time for you to cut it. It is no longer serving you. It is holding you back. You are entitled to greatness in this life because it is bestowed upon you in your birthright when you were born. And now it is time for you to step up into that amazingness that is your future. and to let go of the past. Let go of those relationships that no longer serve you. Let go of those mistakes that you made, in the past, and also forgive those mistakes of people that have hurt you. It is not important right now to go through those relationships and to try and figure out how or why or anything like that, why you should forgive, what's going on, nothing like that. It's just important right now to cut those cords. And now you can just imagine too, the God, spirit, source, energy, just shining bright, beautiful light down upon you, washing away any of those wounds that you might feel, washing away any kind of the cords that you might be feeling that is holding you stuck in the past and from becoming your amazing, wonderful self. Allow any kind of residue of these cords just to pop off of your body and then just be absorbed back into light. Allow yourself to be free and to feel free from these cords that you have just cut. I want you to move around your body a little bit, even if you're sitting down, laying down, just move it a little bit. And for some reason, I just feel like there's a lot of people who are still resistant. I want you to imagine in front of you that there is just this glowing white light of purity, of love, of source energy. And now I want you to like jump into it or step into it. And when you step into it, just imagine like it's a waterfall coming down all around you, hugging you, loving you, and then just making you whole. Just making you whole, making you feel like you're whole and ready and excited for the rest of the day and then also for the rest of the week. And so when you are ready, I want you to come back into the space with us. Wow. That was nuts. I was not expecting that. I feel like spirit just like channeled right through me with that. Yes. Wow. That shocked you. Yes. I literally envisioned a sword before you mentioned Michael, Kelsey. Wow. You're psychic AF. Um, wow. So Jasmine said, when that happens, I feel like a robot. When it's a cage, when there's a lot of cords coming out. Yes. And then you have a cage. So that means like, who's keeping you in the cage? Can you get out of it? What kind of boundaries, changes do you need to make so you're no longer in that cage? Good morning. Salute to coffee and tarot. Yes. Hope everyone is enjoying the weekend finish. Yes. Scorpio Zen. Yes. Also needed to see. Yeah. Thank you to you in spirit. Thank you, Kristen. My cords felt the same as what you mentioned. The tingling finally stopped. Ooh, good. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was crazy. Carrie, yes. That was amazing. The thin ones cut easily, but that thick one is impenetrable. Guess I still have something to heal. Yes. And like I felt it too. I felt like I was resistant to some things. And I'm like, okay, I need to go. But I started wondering, did anybody else start wondering why they were there? Like I'd be like, oh, wait, but why? Like I wanna go down that road. And they're like, no, like do not go down that road. Like you do not have to. Definitely feel lighter. Yes. Feel so much lighter. Okay. So what I want to do before I, let everybody go and stuff like that, I think we're going to get one more group reading, like how it feels now. Maybe you didn't even notice some like tension relief in your shoulders and in your back now. Like we always talk about our chakras like in the front, but you have back chakras too. So let's see. A time to remember, which is hilarious because they're telling us not to remember things. It's number 1. Oh my God, you guys. This is nuts. This is nuts. Like I almost don't want to read this. Okay, it is number 1 and it says look back on your childhood. We just did something where they told us not to look back, but now we pull a card that says to look back. But it says here, yes. I feel like what they're saying with this card is that you're going to start fresh and new. And if you did have a traumatic childhood or if you had a lot of things happen to you, that your goal is to look at it for the new lens and then also see to any good things that have happened, when you were like growing up. I feel like they're just telling you to look at your younger self as well and to show them where you have gotten right now. So I've done this before as I go to sleep. It's like I envision like my little self or whatever like that. And I go up and I tell her about all like the cool things that I've done and I do and things like that. I don't know why I'm sneezing, but that is really, really cool. So I feel like you just need to give love to your younger self, and let them know like, hey, you got this. They don't have to worry anymore. They don't have to like feel like bad things are going to happen. So just give love to your younger self. Okay. Give love, not even just to your younger self when you were a kid, but also to like past relationships of who you were back then and stuff like that. Give yourself a little bit of love. So that's why you love yourself across all of your life and not just like right now. Okay. Jesus, I feel like you're in my head. I did that last night. Oh my God, Kelsey, this is so freaking crazy. Yes. Just remember the lesson, still can let go. Yes. Feeling lighter, inner child, burst stuff. Ooh, see, yep. That's coming to you, like I always say, for a reason. Yep. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bless you too, Carrie. Yes. All right. Well, I hope this helped out a lot to give yourself some love. See you. So give yourself some love. Have a great day today. Oh my God, Kristen, you're right. It is tonight. I'm thinking it's Saturday. Yeah, so tonight is the past life regression. Yes. Oh my gosh, Kristen, thank you so much. I'm thinking Saturday. Why would I think it's Saturday? But yes, so the past life regression, the higher consciousness event is tonight. So reach out to me or Cheryl, and right here, Instagram, just reach out to me. But here's Cheryl Friedman, and you could go ahead and still sign up and hang out with us tonight. Okay. If not, I'll see you at the university on Tuesday for our circle. So psychic mediumship development circles on Tuesday. Mwah. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys later. And hope you